Welcome back, guys, for some more Cash Cleaner Simulator here on Bear's Den, and I have in my pocket the 105,000 that we need to get this quest done. As long as I did all my math correct. So let's check and see. This is an awful big box for such small amount of cash. 105, exactly what we need. Problem is, I haven't selected the quest yet. So select quest, set for delivery, scan it again, good to go, out the door. Now, we have spent a whole lot of time doing a whole lot of side quests, and we have not talked to any of our friends in quite a while because we haven't been getting any main quests because we haven't done anything about that corrugated pipe up there. So let's look at this thing. It's from Lifehacker. He sent us a picture a while back. So it's on one of the shelves in the warehouse, and it's one of the top shelves. And it looks like it has something else. Let's jump up on this one. We're gonna send boxes everywhere. There it is. Got it. And I'm pretty sure I put these boxes here. I have no idea. But no matter who put them there, they got to go. Alright, so that is done. And there's our pipe. So let's go hook this up to the launch system, which goes right up there. Still got to clean that out. Collect 1 million in a piggy bank first. Well, of course, we know that. Alright, so pull the lever on the launch panel, wait for the balloon to fully inflate. I'm assuming that's not something we can do right now because it literally says wait till the bank is full. But oh, it's a hot air balloon. Uh-huh. Alright, well that's done. That's weird. So they're planning on launching this pig out of here with a hot air balloon. Alright, what do you got? Don't be a timed one. You're a timed one. 225,000 in a backpack. Any dollar bills. Well, we have 6 hours to decide if we're doing it. I'm thinking no. I'm thinking we've been doing a lot of time crunch and we really need to take some time to get things cleaned up around here. And yes, I went ahead and loaded the mortar, as much as I think it's a terrible idea to have a loaded mortar just sitting here. As long as I don't get crazy and push the button, we should be okay. And what do you got? this. It is locked until 55. All right. Well, we don't have to worry about that one because we can't. All right. So, like I said, I really need to get a lot of stuff cleaned up around here. Things have gotten quite messy with all of the time quest things we have done lately. And we really probably ought to look at putting some stuff in that pig. One reason is that I think that's pretty much all we have left to do. And since this is my first playthrough of this game, and they're supposed to be doing that number, I can never remember how you say that. Pneumatic, it's not pneumatics. The word for coins. Okay, so now we have two timed ones. One for yen and one for dollars. They really don't want us to give up on time stuff, do they? Holy crap. It's in 5,000 bills. And we do have a pretty good head start with 5,000s. We should be able to get that done. And we're getting closer to getting this one done. We've got two of them down there. I think we need 3 for this one. I seen that. There's a 50 or a 5,000 in there. Go. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9 million right there. What is it they want us to do? 9.5. Alright, fine. And we'll go see what that is in a second. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and a half. Oh, 18, 19. That should be what we need. We need a suitcase. You have one back here. Here we go. 9.5 mil. In a suitcase, ready to go. With 23 hours left. In a 24-hour quest. Not bad. Now that 200 one that we have, that one we're going to be quite shy on at the moment. Plus, didn't that one want like a specific... no, this is any dollar amount. Okay. So we could probably do that one as well without too much pain and agony. And well, we've been working on dollars, so we do have a lot out here and ready to go. So I think we'll go ahead and take it. And then I'll do like I have kind of been doing here, which is half-ass work on it for a while doing other things. And then finally go, okay, we're down to like 12 hours. Let's get this shit done. Which is what I typically do. And since I know that I have maybe half of it, third, some of it already over there, and a lot of it already in carts ready to go, shouldn't be too difficult. But before we do that, I want to try something. We know this is all counterfeit right here, and it's a mixture of everything. I want to see. Let's actually look at it real quick. So we know there's some dollars in here. Oh, here. Wait a minute. What am I doing? If I package it, the scan will literally tell us. I don't have to sit here and try to figure out what all's in there. This will tell me 37, 20 euros, 30, 50 euros, 1900 euros, and then 4, 6, and 4 yen. No dollars whatsoever in here. So we have 4,000 in euro and 74,000 in yen. So we are at 4,020 up there. $8,900. I don't think it gave us anything for the yens. I think that was just the euros. I think it's giving us euros about 1-for-1 with dollars. And I think the yens either don't count as anything or very, very little. And it makes sense because, you know, yens are kind of crap in that way. Let's grab, no, not the whole thing. Let's grab this. Just take one of these out of here. And this one we know has dollars in it as well. Am I out of wraps? I might be out of wraps. Okay, but I just want to grab like, hold on. Take out one of these. Okay, I don't want dollars. Okay, there's 100 euro. I'll leave that on the top. Yeah, I figures that's all dollars. I actually am trying to get 8 yen, and it doesn't look like there's any yen in that, so. Alright, give me a yen. And then I wanted... Give me that. You get over there. 1. So we have 100 euro and the orange one, 10,000 yen. And again, we're at 8,900. So if it's giving us 100 one for one with euro, we should go to 9,000. So close that up. Anything over that's what we get for the yen. 9,100. So every yen just basically knock 2 zeros off of it, and that's what we get for it. Which makes perfect sense, because that's, I believe, about what the actual exchange rate is commonly for that. So I want to get all of this into there. And see how close that gets us to our million. I'm pretty sure we probably have enough around here that if we really wanted to finish this up, we could. This is dirty and nasty. Get your ass in there. That, well, now don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying the hell out of playing this game, but they're supposed to be doing that thing, like I said just a minute ago, that I couldn't actually get out of my face. The coin update, basically. And hey, that actually didn't go on because it's full. Cool. And it's going to change completely how the coin stuff works. And I'm sure there's going to be other things that are going to get added with it as well. And like I was saying, this is my first playthrough. So I think we probably ought to go ahead and wind things down soon. And then if you guys end up enjoying this series and want to see me do some more of it, then we will restart when the update comes out. And I know for anybody that's watching this at the time that it actually gets released, you're gonna say, what the hell are you talking about? The coin update thing came out, insert, however long it is from the time you're seeing this. But I literally recorded most of this series before the first episode was even released. I believe the first episode of this is actually going out today. So I have no idea how well you guys enjoyed it. Because you haven't seen it yet. We're on like episode 25 or some shit. And y'all ain't got to see one episode yet. So I kind of like doing that for things like this because I don't know how well it's going to be taken, and it can kind of demotivate you when you put a lot of work into and enjoy something and literally nobody cares. And I know it's on the alternate channel, and that's kind of what our alternate channel is for, is all the things that most people really don't care about, but it's still nice to see, people watch what you do when you're, making it for people to watch. If I was just playing alone, I wouldn't care that nobody's seen it. I do that quite often. I play things that nobody's seen. But for this, it is kind of nice that people actually see it. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and make the decision that we are not going to take any more time ones. This is going to be the last time one that we take. And don't anybody go back in a couple episodes and remind me that I said that when I completely forgot that I just said this. And I take another time when, you know, in 2 episodes down the road from now. But barring there being any reason not to, or a reason to, I should say, I'm not going to take any more. That way we can basically pack everything we have up into that stupid pig and decide what we're going to do, whether it's getting launched or if it's getting shot out of the air. And anybody that knows my feelings on things should already know what way that's gonna go. But I won't give you any spoilers. You just get a little hint. And that is your little hint. Alright, so get all of this in here out of my way. I'm going to do a little processing and see what we can do to get this time one done. Okay, now it wants to open. I could not get that thing to want to open. Oh yeah, we still got these up here we got to get rid of too. Alright, so this is just wet and just needs to be dried. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I just want to get these out of here. Alright, that out of there. We still have these 2 drums of US cash we haven't even done anything with. They're dry, so we don't have to mess with them much. Just a little processing. I did see that they also said they were going to make removing bands easier, quicker, something. Basically not requiring a knife. I'm assuming that might mean when it's in your hand. But you always have the knife in your pocket, so not quite sure what that's going to do for us. So I'll be interested to see. What that ends up being. I really wish there was a button that was up high enough we could call that from up here. And I do believe the weird idea I had of trying to set a chute up between up there, here, and down there, probably not going to get done. Because I thought about it, even if it's possible, and even if it'll work, it's going to be a royal pain in the butt to get up and back down, and that is a very dirty yen. It should not be sitting here because that is going to get other stuff dirty. So let's get that in there. I guess we might as well kick that on. Let's get this last one. Really? I literally just pulled you out of that box. And now you don't want to go back into your box? Why is that a thing? Alright, fine, we'll use this small box here. I'm having issues with... There we go, I can pick up the box. I couldn't figure out why I wouldn't pick up the last time. Alright, all that in there. Close the box. Drop it down. And let's grab the little box. Take it up there. Our wash machine is also done. We put that in there. And start pitching all of this in here. Minus the shell casings that are just going to fall all over the floor. Okay. I'm telling you, I could go through, clean up everything in this entire place, and there probably would still be a shell casing somewhere rolling around. Alright, what do you got? 8 objects, and you want 8 silver statues. Pretty sure we have 8 silver statues. One, two, three, four. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. It's not going to give us much, but let's go ahead and grab it. And what did you want that in? A medium box. Okay, well, that's a medium box, so that works out nice. 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope she don't mind the box is dirty, because I'm not washing it. So that was 5. And 6, 7. Hello? 7, 8. All right, so that's done. No more asking me for statues unless you just want one. And we gotta set the mission here. That's a large box. That's also a large box. I thought this was a medium box. That most definitely is not a medium box. Which means we're probably going to have to do two of these. Oh no, it actually worked. Alright, and we're just going to hide this box over here because it's filthy. And we're not washing it. Alright, so we've got 19 hours left. I probably should shut the fuck up and get this thing done. Alright, you two can sit right there and hopefully not destroy everything. We need 310. We currently have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. Not counting that. Wrapped in plastic, any dollar, in a backpack. Can we send that? I know it'll fit in a backpack. That's 60. I think that was 9. So we do still need a lot more. That would knock a pretty good chunk right out of it if we could do that. Alright, well, let me go ahead and pause here for a minute. Well, a minute for you. Oh, instantaneously for you. And, you know, like half an hour for me. Is there anything in these, or they just... There's definitely something in that one. It'll probably be a half an hour for me. I will work on getting this stuff finished up here and then be back with you to finish up what should be our final time quest. See you in just a bit. Alright, we got 3 hours to go and I think I have it done. Well, I know I have it done. Whether what I know I have done will work, that's another story. And I think I have enough if this isn't going to work. So first off, we have a brick of 150 in 50s. We also have a brick of 10s and a brick of 20s. Can we fit? No. 3 bricks will not work. Alright, well, we can at least get those 2 in there. And that is going to give us 170. No, 210. Okay, so that's 210. We just need 100 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So can we fit this partial block No. Well, that sucks. Alright, so give me the 20s back. We're definitely keeping that in there. And let's cut this. And now this should be 150. Yep, that's 150. And this is 100. So that's 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, 310. Correct? Yes, I gotta pull it back out to brick it. Okay. So that's 310 right there. Sadly, we didn't get rid of those other ones. Shouldn't there would be one more? Yeah, there he is. Alright, brick that up. Get it in there. Get that in there. Double check now that we're bricked up. And we are good for what should be our very last timed mission. Which I did have another time mission come in right here that wants 50 grand and a large box, any dollar amount. I literally could do that with what I have sitting right here. All right, so I lied. We're doing one more, but only because it's sitting right here. All right, this should be our last. So large box. That's 90 right there. We only need 50, I forgot. So this is 60, right? This is 30. So we don't even need this one. So that's 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That right there should be everything we need. Yeah, that's 50. Just gotta select it. And good. Ring her up, Johnny. Hey, we got a perfect brick too. So, 4277. All done. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That's timed. We're not doing any more timed ones. We are done with timed ones. All right, so I want to look one last thing here. And then we're going to get out of here. This one. We have 36. So we need 9. And then another 1.5. So we don't quite have that yet. But now that we're not taking any timed ones, we can focus on just cleaning up all this mess, running all the things, and start feeding the pig. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be back with you next time.